came in averaging 40 a game, and they held them to 17 and put out a pretty good performance.
Yeah, the 40 points a game, 200 yards rushing or whatever, it's certainly. But, in the end, we just came up a little bit short today. It was a good effort by a lot of areas, but in the end, just, not quite enough. I mean, give up 2 red area touchdowns, so that's something we could have done a little bit better there. But, they played really competitively. Did a good job in the running game.
One thing that Jordan was saying too was the game was, obviously, noticed a lot of motion. You're saying some guys, ready to kind of go out there and even play Syracuse tomorrow. I think is what he said. I guess this level of, kind of passion and emotion you're seeing from the guys, is it something that has increased, I guess, since the start of the season? Not that they haven't cared before, but you feel like it's kind of a heightened level of, emotion and passion that you're seeing from these guys?
Yeah, probably. I don't know how you really measure that, but yeah, these guys come in practice every day. They work hard, get better, and that's what we're going to keep doing.
Do you think there's anything in particular that's allowing it to, start to translate into the games? Like, what's kind of the difference in taking the hard work that's been in practice and allowing it to translate?
And we just keep getting better. It's just little incremental stuff. It's, everybody doing 4 or 5% better times however many people that makes a difference.
Right next to you. Go ahead.
Hi, Bill. Can you talk about you guys had your season high of sacks today versus a team that scores 40 points. Can you talk about the game plan that went into that and how did you guys contain the quarterback for Virginia?
Stop the run, get them the long yardage. Did a pretty good job of keeping them in the pocket. Thought we rushed well. We could push her up inside. Yeah, I don't know about all the other points and yards and everything else you're talking about. I didn't see it today, but guess I came against somebody else.
You guys also had really great stopping the run. Can you talk about that as well?
It's pretty much been like that since after the TCU game. So we've played better run defense in the last however many weeks that's been, 6, whatever it is.
David, go ahead.
I'm guessing, given the level of success you've had in your career, you're not a big fan of moral victories, but how important do you think it has been to this team to see not just the practice feeling you've had good days, but to have it start showing up on the field on game days?
Yeah, and again, we've been getting better every day, every week, so I don't know, I can't put a percentage on it.
Shelby.
Can you just take us through the decision to go for 2 points at the end there?
Yeah, trying to win the game.
And just, I guess, why that versus trying to, extend?
Just trying to win the game.
Mike.
What else am I going to tell you?
Hey, Coach, about the 2-point play, who was the number 1 option on it? It looked like Gio was kind of forced out of the pocket. He had to go to Ben as sort of a check down.
It's whoever's open.
Go ahead, Brian.
Bill, the red zone turnovers, 5 of them on the season, 2 in this game. How can you work on something like that? Obviously, Pacers trying to make a play there, but the interception came back and came really costly.
Yeah, we got to eliminate those, no doubt about it. It's the number 1 problem. Got to eliminate those.
And then Madrid Tucker, the guy we haven't heard of much this year, goes out there and has 8 catches. Is he someone who showed out in some of those Sunday games, or how does somebody go from not really playing to being one of your top targets?
What's Sunday games?
We heard that the players who aren't playing get a chance to play in one of those games, or you get some scrimmages to get some experience from them.
Yeah, we practice. I'm not really sure about these games, but yeah.
But how does a guy like Tucker sort of catch your eye and get the chance?
Yeah, look, a lot of these guys have gotten better. There's been a number of players that have gotten more playing time through the course of the last few weeks, and so you earn that playing time through your practice opportunities and showing the coaches and your teammates that you're ready to go. So they're all earned.
Just to his left, Coach.
Bill, what specific improvements have you seen over the last 2 weeks?
What? I'm sorry.
What specific improvements have you seen over the last 2 weeks in these close games?
Yeah, every game's different, so just keep getting better at everything we do, and just keep working harder at our fundamentals, our techniques, communication, execution. It's across the board.
Pat?
Coach, you guys seem snake bit at the goal line. We'll go back to last game, the fumble going in. This game, fumble off back end zone, the touchback, the final play of the game's at the goal line. Is that just bad luck? Is it something, Coach, how do you kind of make sense of all of those outcomes in such a short amount of time?
Yeah, I just answered that. It's the number one thing we have to do is take care of the ball around the goal line.
A couple more, go ahead, Jeremy.
Yeah, Bill, starting off the game, first drive was, all throws, second drive, kind of got thrown a little bit. Was there a concerted effort, I guess, to, establish the passing game early on, I guess, as opposed to?
I wouldn't say a concerted effort, but I mean, we tried to be balanced. I think in the end, we probably ran the ball a little bit more than we threw it. And we had, a decent amount of success at both, but not really enough. I mean, we only scored 10 points, so they only scored 10 points. So I wouldn't say it was like, either team was an offensive juggernaut out there today. But we tried to keep it off balance. I mean, we gained a lot of yards, we just couldn't score. Missed field goals, fumbles, interceptions in the red area. We turned the ball over 3 times inside the 5-yard line. So it's not good.
On the right.
Bill, Melcar had career high in sacks today. He said he's been doing it in practice and is glad he finally did it in game now. What have you seen from him specifically today that kind of led to that success?
Yeah, he's one of our hardest working guys. Continued to improve since the day he got here. Works hard in the weight room, on the practice field, on his fundamentals, and film study and preparation for the game. So it's great to see him have that production.
Front row on the right.
Hey, Coach. Gio Lopez threw for 173 yards in the first half, and in the second half he threw for under 40 yards. What did Virginia do defensively to kind of slow down you guys' passing attack?
We didn't convert enough third downs in the second half, so I don't think we ran as many plays. They basically did the same thing in the second half they did in the first half. I didn't see any new defenses.
No, just curious. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach, can you talk about how this improved defense performance is going to carry on to next week on the road versus Syracuse? Well, this week on Friday.
Yeah, well, next week's a new week, and it's a new team, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Brian.
At the end of regulation, you take the shot deep down the left sideline. So who's the thinking about that, rather than maybe trying to get in the long field goal range? I know you missed the long field goal earlier in the game.
We were trying to get in field goal range. That would have put us in field goal range.
Go ahead, Dave.
Bill, you talked a little bit throughout this season of how much change there was in the offseason and how much you're still getting to know each other in a lot of ways. Do you feel like this has been a point in the year where you're starting to identify these are the guys who can really help us and have a better feel for personnel on game day?
Yeah, of course. We spent more time with these guys, But everybody's improving. Some guys are improving to get more play time, or be used in different roles as we, see ways for them to help the team be productive. So it's evolving, and some of it's the players improving, some of it's identifying things that guys can do to help us. So it's a combination of both.
Thank you.
Thank you.